Mic check. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Alright, looks like it's working. Here we are again, back in Dark Souls 2, working on my Linlina build. I did use a soul vessel, so I took down 10 of my attunement, and instead I put it into intelligence and faith. My intelligence and faith are actually 30 for each. I'm wearing this warlock mask, which gives you more souls, so this also gives 2 extra intelligence. So yeah, I don't actually have 36 intelligence. As far as where I'm going to go from here, I will be leveling up adaptability until my agility is 100. Then I will focus on dexterity. Once I've gotten dex to, I want to say 40 is where I'll probably stop. I'll go ahead and focus on vigor, and then to complete the build, I'll get attunement up to whatever I feel like, wherever I feel like stopping. So I'll probably get to 50 or even 75. This is a completely unique mixed build, so it's not meant to be a pure caster. So I don't really feel like getting it all the way up to 75. It's not a huge necessity, but it would be nice to get it high enough. As of right now, I have the Chaos Blade, Fire Infused, +5, completely upgraded, and I have Flame Weapon. So now I can buff it. It's not as good as a Hex build, but it still does a crap ton of damage against things that aren't innately resistant to Flame. Unfortunately for Dark Souls 2, Flame is not the greatest element when it comes to most enemies. There's a lot of areas that even the enemies that aren't resistant to Flame would be resistant because of rain or water. So like Shrine of Amana, any place that it's raining outside, like outside Drain Lake Castle. The statues in Drain Lake Castle aren't exactly that tough, but they're kind of resistant to flame. So yeah, dark magic and physical are kind of like the kings when it comes to elemental damage, whereas lightning has some shining moments, and then flame, not so much. But just to honor the build as it should be, based off of other games I've played, I always make this character, in some fashion or another, use flame. As for other weapons, I did use a Pale Stone on the Berserker Blade, so now this is pure physical. I have a Black Steel Katana +10, but the Berserker Blade is better. I have a Manslayer +5, but the Berserker Blade is better. The Manslayer is going to come into play when I fight stuff that can be poisoned, even if it's just to do a little bit of extra damage. It's only 10 damage off of the Berserker Blade, and with increased dexterity, they can be pretty close together. Manslayer has the same scaling as a standard Uchi Katana uninfused, but I'm keeping the Uchi Katana as flame. I'm also working on the Warped Sword to get it to +5. With enough dexterity, I think I should be able to dual wield it or power stance a Warped Sword with a katana. I don't know that I'll be able to use just any katana, but I think I have enough strength that I can do it. If not, I might need to get to like 27 strength or some odd number. It might be 22. I can't remember. It's either +7 to this number, or based on other weapons, it might need to be higher. Yeah, like if I want to pair it with the Berserker Blade, I think I need more than 22 strength. I don't plan on using the washing pole anymore. This weapon is kind of bad. Great reach. It has a lot of base damage, but the counter damage is terrible. Only 130. I didn't realize it was so bad. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have upgraded it at all. I just never use it. Santier Spear is the next one on the list that I'll be working on. I'm currently at +3, so once I get more Twinkling Titanite, I will be upgrading this. Thankfully, it's already pretty good. It's at 368 at +3, which is better than my Berserker Blade and Manslayer, and it's only a raw infusement. So that's where I'm at. Oh yeah, and I got a +10 dagger that that I may or may not infuse. I think it's better when it's uninfused, but for the sake of like doing regular damage, not crit damage, it might be better infused. my throat is just fucked right now. I also got the Ricard's Rapier to +6 because if I want to quickly poison something like Velstadt, for example, using this is pretty good when he's doing his little buff where he's practically immune to damage. You can still poison him. Same thing with Smelter Demon. Okay, that said... Oh yeah, I forgot about the claws too. I do need to get these up. That said, the next thing I need to work on... There's a couple things I need to work on. So there's the Dark Lurker, just because Pyro is actually really good against the Dark Lurker. So getting those things done. There's DLC, and then there's all of the giant memories. But before any of that, there's one very important thing I need to work on here, and I didn't want to do this off stream. That is the Ancient Dragon. Just making sure I don't have enough souls to level up here. So with the Ancient Dragon, I will be using the Manslayer Katana and Toxic Mist. There we go. Yeah, I fucked up. I thought I rolled right after, but I just didn't. Did I already open that? Yeah, I don't know why I came up here. I actually could just go the regular route. I did this all off stream, but I tested out using Bashful Ray, and I completely forgot, even though I'm usually good about remembering this kind of things, but I did forget. Oh my god, that just happened. I didn't want to turn around. There we go. Alright, what I was going to say. Bashful Ray. If you summon Bashful Ray before you fought the last of the last of the enemies that the Dragon Bros will bow to you at, then they'll all attack you. I think after you kill the guy that's at the top of these stairs here, I'm just checking for summon signs, by the way, because I did aggro the Ancient Dragon and then leave. I could have sworn there was a summon sign over here, or there's supposed to be. Am I crazy? Like, I feel like it was the Maneater person, similar to Maneater Matilda or whatever. It's the same kind of fashion souls. Anyways, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I think after you beat that last guy, they don't turn on you anymore. So like, I could probably summon Vengarl, and they should leave me alone, in theory. Let's see. So I can walk by them. I can't target them. As you can see here, they don't touch me. And Vengarl doesn't aggro either. What about this guy? Are you gonna come at me? Nah. Yeah, see, we're good. Okay, so let's change to Maneater. It's right. Oh, Manslayer. Why did I say Maneater? Ugh. And then... let me see. I think this gives me more poison. No, not Bellkeeper. This one. No? Okay, hold on a second. 53. Okay, yeah. It gives you 50 more poison buildup. So I'll use that. And do I need this other ritual band? I don't think I do. Actually, no, I do. Because my last spell is Toxic Mist, so I want to keep that. Okay, so the only thing I need from here, I don't really need any huge buffs. Oh, yeah, I got poison arrows. Okay, this should be fun. I think if I don't fuck up, I should be able to run to the left. And I fucked up. Okay, I still made it. I don't usually summon for this, so this will be interesting. Yep, he's already flying up. Oh. Okay, he's after Vingarl for whatever reason. And he's turning. That's annoying. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. Yay, I did it! Yeah, he's pretty resistant to poison, but he can still be poisoned. One more? Yeah, I did it again! Alright, I gotta watch my stamina. There we go. Yeah, foot stomps all day long. There's the poison. Alright, now I'll just do regular arrows. Alright, I don't think he'll get toxicked, but we'll see. Man, Vingarl's tough. Oh, it made me do a shield bash. I'm like, what am I doing right now? Oh, why am I not shooting? That was weird. Alright, I'm gonna have to hit his tail again. Oh, nope, he's going up. Oh, he's aiming at Vingarl. Bye, Vingarl. Sorry, buddy. Oh, is he... Did he reposition, or... Oh, no, that's a glitch. He wasn't supposed to fly up that fast. That's one of those bugs that sometimes happens where he reacts too fast. Still nothing terrible here. And goodbye, Vingarl. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. What's it gonna be? There we go. I don't have anything I could use, actually, for range, other than the bow. Here we go. I wonder if I'll get away with this. I'll probably die here for doing this. Holy shit, I pulled it off. Over the tail. Here we go. Oh, he's going up. I took too long to aim. 3 hits should do it. Yeah, there we go. Getting the stamina back. 1, 2. Switch of the bow. 1, 2, and 3. That should do it. There we go. Oh no! Don't get stuck on the foot. Look at that big boy. Oh, I should not be hitting the foot. Tail. There we go. And that's it. There we go. Ancient Dragon downed with a poison slash dex build in the making. All you really need is just enough dexterity to use the Manslayer. You don't even need to have a high investment in dexterity. I only have 25 and I did just fine. Just keep using poison arrows and things like that, and that's fine. I only used Chaos Storm to be flashy, but it was not necessary. And yeah, keep in mind that with Vengarl here, the Ancient Dragon had more HP, if I'm not mistaken. So it actually took longer to kill than it normally would have. I could be wrong about that, but I do feel like NPC summons also end up making the boss have more HP. It could just be regular players, but I feel like NPC summons do it too.
Bearer of the curse.
Now, the Dark Souls and FromSoft games where you can summon the NPC within the boss room, that's a different story. Alright, so adaptability. Wow, that's it. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so I only got 3 agility. Still, that's better than not. Oh, that's right, I was going to use... I think I was going to go for more vitality. No, 6 is fine. Yeah, let me get my 100 agility first. It's funny, I could probably stop at like 99 agility and work on attunement again, but I'm not going to. Alright, let me switch back to Chaos Blade. That's my preferred weapon right now. And we got our Giant Soul. So now... What's this soul? Mitha... Baneful Queen... Oh yeah! Because I fought Mitha a second time to get the Silver Serpent Ring +2. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Ah! I know what I forgot to get. It's the key from the Iron Keep after turning off the fire-breathing statues. Well, that's gonna be fun. Mostly everything's resistant to fire over there. Alright, so from here on out, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself, so enjoy the stream and enjoy my misery. I often forget that I have the aged feather now. I don't have to run back to the bonfire every single time. Whatever, I'm already close.
until.
This is why I never fight those guys face to face. The bullshit hitboxes, man. I'm so glad that is not a recurring enemy in any of the Souls franchise. These giants are stupid. Being able to hit you from behind like that when they're doing frontal attacks. A downward strike in front of him hit me from behind and flattened me from behind. His mace didn't even hit from behind, going like all the way up from the back and then straight down or something like that. No, he just somehow hit me from behind with his downward strike. Just make it make sense. Like, his mace was on his shoulder and then he slams it down. Like, I don't know what else to say. That was bullshit. But yeah, that's why I always throw fire balls at them. Fuck those guys. Also, just a heads up, Combustion is a good spell, but I don't have the casting speed right now for it to be worth it. I haven't fought the Giant Lords a second time yet, so I don't have the Clear Bluestone Ring +2. And since I do weave in a lot of melee with this build, Combustion is just not a good spell for me. If this was Dark Souls 3, Combustion is one of the best spells you could have on a pyro/melee build because of the weapon Demon's Scar. And you can offhand a Bellvine Charm, which gives you casting speed, even if it's not what you're casting with. In this game, however, you can't just offhand a Witch Tree Branch staff and then gain casting speed to your right-hand catalyst or whatever the case may be. It's unfortunate, but yeah, you have to use a ring slot, and currently I'm using different rings. Ring of Blades +1 is there not just because it gives me more physical damage on weapons that I have uninfused, but it's also a placeholder for Flint's Ring, because that's what I would use on this build if I wasn't using Ring of Blades right now. Once I stop using the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +2, I will switch to the Clear Bluestone Ring. But yeah, as of right now, casting speed is not my character's forte, and thus Combustion just takes way too long to cast for being a very face close to your clothes. I can't talk. In your face, for being an in your face type spell. Fast casting speed, yeah, Combustion is great. Not so much good casting speed, yeah, not worth it. Just melee instead. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now.
Live until
am so fucking pissed right now because I rolled that third time and it just didn't go off. What the fuck? And the camera angles, Vendrick, why? Why do you always have to hug the wall, you piece of shit? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Fuck me, man. Ah. I did such a good job of never dying to this fool, and then now on a build that's super strong against him, I fucking die because some bullshit. Where he just keeps hugging the wall, I can't dodge through him, and I'm just like fucking stuck trying to stay around him, and then he does his running attack, which he never did to me in the other playthroughs. God damn this game. Fuck my life. Here we go again. Fuck you, Vendrick. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. I swear, whenever I farm for something on stream, even if it's just by the wayside, like I wasn't planning on farming the Ladia robe, the chest piece. I was just like, you know what? Since I'm here, I might as well try to go for it. I got Skeptic Spices or Simpleton, I forget which one. I got the Black Witch Staff again. It's a guaranteed drop from a Mimic in Aldia's Keep now, but I got it again. And I got the hood. So, of course, the last item that I would be getting is the actual robe, which is the only thing I cared about. And there it is. The last item I get, and it's the robe. I don't get this game. It's like, somehow it knows what I'm going for every fucking time, and it just denies me. The only thing I've been lucky enough to get kind of early on this time around, or just in general, is the Berserker's Blade. That's the only thing that I'm grateful for, that I didn't have to farm the Berserker Blade as the last item. It was the second to last, but not the last. Ooh, I just sneezed. I had to mute myself, but I just sneezed. But anyways, what was I saying? Berserker Blade, yeah. Okay, cool. I think she still has her ponytail? Yeah, okay, so this one's an okay robe or top to use for this character. It's not ideally what I would have used on this character in the past, but it works. It's so bulky on the shoulders, it's weird. But it works. I like that she keeps the ponytail, at least. I really wish I went with a different hairstyle, though. That's crazy how much this fills in. Huh, that kind of works too. Anyways, back to what I was saying before. Just a little disappointed that I keep getting the items that I want to try to go for. I keep getting them last. Whoops. There we go. Wanted to check this one out too. Ah, she keeps her ponytail for that one too. Let me see. Mask. That's not too bad. That's the cuffs. Ew. Okay, I like covering the arms. This kind of works. Instead of the shadow set, let me see. I don't like the skirt thing here, though. The kilt! You like the kilt? Alright, let's see. Shadow. I mean, it's weird. The legs are really skinny. I'm not a fan of like how skinny the legs are without something covering the bottoms. I feel like this is a little bit better. It's still weird, but it kind of works well with the whole she's a demon thing. I also don't like that the gloves... I really like the gloves, the gauntlets, but they don't cover the arms very well. So that's always bugged me. See, I love the claws. I absolutely love the claws. But yeah, I just... What's with the claw on the top? Anyway. Yeah, anyway. I really wish that it would cover more, like the dancer's gloves. The black leather gloves kind of covers it well. But yeah, the Desert Sorcerer gloves definitely covers way more. This doesn't look terrible. I'm definitely going to be using a Black Witch hat with this setup, just because of the extra attunement slot. But overall, not bad. Maybe I can also try the Lost Sinner, or I already got... Never mind, I already found out that that doesn't work. My ponytail! I really do hope that they remake Dark Souls 2, and they fix a lot of the bullshit that it had. This is still one of my favorite games, and if this got a remake, I would be so happy. They could redo a lot of the character customizations. They could redo a lot of the weird hiccups and hitboxes and stuff like that. I really do feel like this game is worthwhile in terms of remaking it. It's like a little hidden gem. They just didn't do a good job implementing a lot of their unique creative decisions. We'll call it that. Alright, please. There we go. Finally. And I'll just put one more into Vitality. Call it a day. Now, should I go for Dark Lurker first or just go straight for Nishandra? If I do Nishandra, I'm ending the stream afterwards because the credits take way too long to get through and you can't skip them. But honestly, I feel like I should just do Dark Lurker off stream. Oh, before we do anything though, let's get King Vendrick's set.
injured.
ships have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbing to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of earth. Not one of them sleep here. As you dream. You, conqueror of adversities. Yes, you are.
Alright, well, I can't skip the credits no matter what button I press. You could probably hear me pressing every button on my controller. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It wasn't very long, less than 2 hour stream, but it's a, well, I was gonna say it's a weekday, but I mean, it is a weekday, but it's Friday, but I gotta work tomorrow. So I don't plan on staying on for like 4 or 5 something hours playing this game. I'll probably be back on for a longer stream of some game, probably on Tuesday. I've really contemplated getting the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remastered. I've never played Oblivion. I've always heard good things, and I loved Skyrim. So maybe I'll play that and stream that. Although I do feel like the hype train is kind of over, so I probably won't get any viewers at all. But yeah, that'll be for then, whenever I decide to get the game, whether it be this Tuesday or next payday or something like that. Pretty much finished with the Genshin Impact stuff, event-wise. I have to look up and see when the live stream will be. I don't know if it was today or if it's going to be next Friday, but I'm sure there's some redeemable codes that I need to be on the lookout for. And then Tower of Fantasy is a game that I've been playing a lot. I completed the Kylo exploration. There's only just one bugged target list person that I need to take out to get 100% completely, and then I'll have 100% on every single map in Tower of Fantasy, so that's something I was working on. So yeah, I might just keep playing this game, or maybe even Metal Gear Solid. I don't know yet, but I would like to play Oblivion at some point. I know it's a hefty download file, like it's like over 100 Gs, so I'll have to check and see how much space I have to offer if I do plan on getting it. But for now, I do appreciate you joining me for this stream. Going forward off stream, I'm going to go ahead and farm the giant lore a little bit for my flame build, my Linlina build specifically. And next time I stream Dark Souls 2, I'll probably finish the DLC with my Hex build, including the co-op stuff, or the co-opable stuff. The bosses that are meant to be done in co-op, I should say. And then I'll continue it with my Linlina build, and probably start the old Iron King DLC first, just so I can get the rest of the main pyromancies out of the way. But yeah, I thank you for joining me, and depending on when you're watching, have a great morning, afternoon, or night. Remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and just have fun. Enjoy your life, and peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.